But first, folks, it's time to open my playbook and welcome our first guest this evening. Here we go. 36, 47, 29. Hop! Beep! What are you doing? What are you doing? What? I'm trying to introduce a GAA guest. I'm so sorry, folks. I have no idea what happened there. What's an NFL player doing on a GAA show? I have no idea. Let's try that again. Here we go. 18, 27, 54. Hop. Tonight we've got... Look, hang on. I'm not an NFL player. You're not an NFL player. We don't have any NFL players in Ireland. Or do we? Yes. We didn't have until last week, but now we have my next guest who made history for GAA players all over Ireland. He's from County Town, just like me. He started out as a goalkeeper, just like me, and he's about to become a huge star in America. Moving swiftly on, please welcome the man who has been in all the headlines this week for all the right reasons. He is the first ever inter-county player to win a place in the NFL from the New Orleans Saints. Give it up for Mr. Charlie Smyth! There you go. Look at all the people coming out of the woodwork looking for money now, Charlie.
Oh, there's some crack there, aren't there?
There's some crack. Yeah. There's some crack. Charlie Smyth, New Orleans Saint. How does that feel?
Yeah, even you saying that, it's a bit surreal. I suppose though, before I went out, that was the aim. We wanted to go out and impress, and obviously, hopefully that team will come looking. And when New Orleans Saints came looking at me, it was hard to say no, to be honest. Just to say that you're signing with an NFL team now, it's just so surreal. And the support from back home has just been incredible. I never imagined it would be this much.
So what was it like coming home with the news, getting back into Dublin?
Yeah.
Who was there for you?
Yeah, so I arrived back home from Dublin, and I knew my ones were coming, so mummy and daddy and my two sisters. But then all the other family was there as well, my aunties and uncles and wee cousins as well. And just having that from them, and they had the signs up and stuff like that there, and it really, and then they made obviously loads of noise as well. So yeah, it was pretty nice to have now, and it made me feel really welcome.
What I'm loving here is just seeing you walking out and just seeing the high that you are on, and the fact that everybody here is just so proud of you. And it's happened really quick, hasn't it? When did you start kicking an NFL football?
The first time I kicked an NFL ball was last August 22nd, and literally after that was maybe about a month again after that, because then we had the club championship. And then after that, then I was actually sitting in St Mary's in Belfast, and I looked at an email, and I was talking with my mate from Scottstown as well, and I just remember reading that email. I was like, Tig just says that the NFL opened up a spot fish for kickers and punters, and it just kind of something clicked with me. It's like, this is something that I could, something that I felt like I could do. And
no, you're saying that's something that you could do. So explain how different is it to actually being a GAA keeper? What does the NFL kicker do for people that don't know?
Yeah, well, basically it's very similar to hitting a free in football, just like hitting your 45s, which is what I've done from no age. The only real thing is that the NFL ball is actually easier to get higher up in the air, and you just follow through a bit more, I suppose. And obviously you have a shorter run up, and the ball's not there whenever you start making your run up.
And there's a load of boys running trying to bury you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you don't have all day to look at the ball. You just have to go and kick it. And through the practice we've done here in Ireland with leader kicking, it's just been unbelievable. And just the experience I've got from it has just been life changing really. And long may it continue.
One of the brilliant things about your story, you actually wrote an email. What age were you when you wrote this email? Tell us who you wrote it to.
So it was the inquiries at NFL.com. I suppose I was 18, literally just finished my A-levels in St Cohen's. And
so this wasn't even a person, this was just inquiries at NFL?
Yeah, and I DM'd their Instagram page as well, and nobody got back to me, not surprisingly so. I was 18, so yeah, now it's
I'm just trying to work out how you slide into the DMs of the NFL.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I can't even remember what I was thinking. I just went for it, and I've been a huge fan of the sport, so getting to do that, and now it's actually happened as a result. And I suppose probably just having the vision and belief that you could do it from a young age And then when the opportunity arose, you know, I really went for it and give it my full focus. And you know, obviously to drop the football, which was tough to do, like, but whenever this came about, I was like, you know, this is made for me, like. So yeah, I just went at it, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, I just can't wait to get back out.
And you're basically an absolute first.
Yeah.
In terms of what makes you absolutely unique? You're the only inter-county player, the only Gael goer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically the first hour, probably Irish born, Irish raised, and Irish trained to get the NFL. You know, obviously, you know, my first time in the States was this year in January in Boston, and then obviously my second time was Florida there for the past 7 weeks. So, like, yeah, I suppose it's nice to be the first ever to, you know, come through the International Player Pathway Programme as well. So, you know, not just the first Irish, just probably the first outside of the States, I suppose. And you know, I've Tag to thank for that, and obviously everybody at the APP. It's just been unbelievable, and yeah, it's just class.
It's just class.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, I drive through Mayo Bridge fairly often there, and what they want to know, you know, in Gorman's Bar and Mayo Bridge is probably the same thing that we all want to know. What would an NFL kicker be on? What sort of money would a fella like that be getting?
Just slightly more than the starting salary as a teacher. So,
because you were heading for the teaching, weren't you?
Yeah, that's what was, I qualified last year, and then this year I'm doing a Masters in St Mary's, and then the other days I was training either down south in Dublin, or I was subbing in just the local primary schools and secondary schools about home. And yeah, that was my plan, was obviously just, you know, to become a teacher, keep teaching, and play my football in the evenings. But life's changed a wee bit since then, I suppose, since this has come up. And yeah, it's just great that, you know, the way it worked out, that, you know, I just finished, I had no permanent job, I had no ties to anything, I had a lot of flexibility with university, and I could say no to work to come and train down south. And it's just been great, like.
Charlie, can I just say, on behalf of everybody up around our way, as you know, and everybody here in Ireland, we are just so proud of you. And just make me one promise: when you win the Super Bowl, will you come back and see us?
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Good
I suppose it's actually in New Orleans this year as well, so who knows what can happen.
Who knows what's going to happen? There, you're teeing up the dream.
Yeah.
Give it up one more time, Charlie Smyth.
Thank you, Paddy.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.